Is this seat taken?
No.
Thank you, dear. I know some people don't like it when strangers ask to sit next to them. I would hate to invade your personal space, but I do love this spot.
Not at all. Please, have a seat.
You know, I like this park, especially here. It's the ducks, I think. They add such a nice touch. Nature in its most sublime form, don't you think?
I never really thought about it. Maybe.
Are you not a duck person?
I'm sorry?
I must sound ridiculous. A stranger coming to sit with you, inquiring as to your liking of ducks, as if liking ducks is an important quality, as if to judge your character.
I'm, um, I don't mind you sitting here, but if it's okay, I really don't want to talk.
Oh, of course. I am sorry about that. I'm just a blabbermouth sometimes. Can't stop, especially when. Oh, never mind. Mum's the word. Candy?
No, thank you.
You know, when I'm in a spot like this, my mind always seems to drift a bit.
Does it?
Yes. For instance, I used to come here with my husband.
You don't anymore?
Not since his passing.
I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, but it's been a long while now.
I used to come here with my wife, but it's been a while for that too.
Strange.
What?
Our compulsion to go to certain places that remind us of happier times.
I guess.
I know.
You know what?
All about that.
I'm sorry.
You see, I believe that even when we ache for someone, finding a place, one like this where you can sit on a park bench on a lovely day and look out onto the water watching the ducks swim by, can give us peace.
Well, you sound like you know.
Oh, David, I know all about it.
I'm sorry, but there isn't. Wait, how do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you, David. For instance, I know you visit Deborah daily in that hospital room of hers. Poor child, tragic. We all think so. And though she can't speak to you or acknowledge that you're there, I know she loves hearing your voice when you just sit and tell her about your day. I know that even though your daughter Chloe aches for her mother, you provide a strength for her you didn't know you had.
Who are you? How do you know
Well, there
about
is
my.
no reason to be alarmed, David. I'm Agnes. I'm here to offer you, I'm here to offer you grace.
What?
I'm here to tell you it's okay.
What's okay?
That Deborah understands.
Understand. What are you talking about? How could you possibly know?
Let's just say it's my business to know. I know that your dear wife has been unresponsive to the world around her for quite some time now. I also know that you are racked with guilt thinking about the notion of moving on.
You're freaking me out. I can't do this.
Can't what? Consider the future? Allow some light to enter your life? Chloe's life?
Deborah is still here. She's still breathing.
Yes, she is.
I can't give up on her.
No one is suggesting you do.
Sounds like you are.
Not at all. I'm just trying to help you understand that there is light even when there's dark. There is hope even when there is no clear answer to what you think the options are before you.
I love her.
She knows that.
I couldn't live with myself if I just gave up.
David, you are a good man. This is known. I wouldn't be here if you weren't. You are, dare I say, remarkable in your own way. I like finding the remarkable. Take these ducks here. In their own way, they are remarkable. They're whistling ducks. Did you know that? And did you know they mate for life? Not like normal ducks. They change mates each season. But the whistling ducks are different. They attach themselves to each other with a kind of nature's furor that you can't believe. I admire that in them. No, sir, these are no run-of-the-mill ducks. You see, it's all in nature's great plan. God's plan, if you will. But there is something in the in-between, if you will. There is what comes after.
Are you trying to compare me to a duck?
Well, not in so many words. I'm just saying that you remind me of a whistling duck. Magnificent creature, really. You can identify them by their colors. You see there? When they spread their wings, they are covered in the most splendid reds and browns. Majestic, in fact, if you take a moment to let it in.
Who are you?
I'm Agnes.
Agnes, I don't understand.
I know. But let's think about our ducks here for a minute. What do you think happens to them if something were to happen? If something happens to their mate? I bet nature takes hold. They must carry on. They grieve in their own way, but nature takes over and they grow. Maybe even find a new mate.
I'm not grieving, and Deborah isn't dead.
I know.
How do you know? Did the hospital send you or something? My mother? How do you know these things?
No, I think you know I'm not a friend of your mother. She's a whole other can of, well, whatever they put in cans these days.
Leave me alone.
I know what you have been going through seems insurmountable. I can understand your reluctance to move on, but David...
She's my wife.
Yes, she is. And she is neither here nor where she should be.
What's that supposed to mean?
You need to let her go.
Let her go?
It's time to allow her to pass on. She's holding on for you, even though she knows she can't return. It's not the kind of existence she wants.
How could you possibly know that?
I think you know how, if you've been listening.
Look, you can't just come and sit next to me on some bench, talk to me about ducks and their mating rituals, and expect me to just let her go. Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Agnes.
So you've said.
Do you remember the last time you saw your grandfather?
What?
Your grandfather. You were 14, and you were taking a walk, a brisk day, might I add, and he told you all about what kind of man he hoped you'd be.
How could you
He
possibly?
told you that staying the course and showing courage are the hallmarks of what makes a man's path true. You have done this. He has watched you, and he's so proud of you. You have stayed the course. You have shown courage. But now he implores you, there is a new course. There is a new way.
I don't know what to do.
David,
I can't let her go. She would never forgive me.
she already has. Deborah's ready. All you have to do is tell her. Tell her you let her go.
You want me to tell her it's okay to die?
I want you to tell her it's time for her rest. And that there is a new path that awaits her.
I'm not sure I can.
You can. I know you can. You have the strength more than you know.
Just like that?
Yes.
Just tell her? Say the words?
Yes.
I'm afraid.
I know.
I was never deserving, you know?
In what way?
Deb. She just. She could have been with anyone. And somehow, she chose me. I could never explain.
You were meant to be. Just as this time right now, where saying goodbye is meant to be.
You'll watch over her?
I will. That's what I do.
What you do.
Yes.
And she'll be okay?
Oh, yes, David, she will.
Can you come with me? I mean,
Of course.
That'd be nice. Before we go, can we just sit for a couple more minutes? The ducks. I don't know why, but I really want the ducks.
Of course.
Agnes,
Yes?
please tell her when she gets to where she's going, that is, that I never.
She knows, dear. She knows.
Good.